What is up, family? God is good. Don't you forget it. It's your boy Whitley. I'm back for some updates. Woo! I've been doing some research, y'all, and it is mind-blowing. I know a lot of y'all are waiting on this Q video, and I'm almost done with the research on it. I need to hurry up and make this video because what I'm finding is just blowing my mind, and the more I dig, the more I find, and I'm gonna need to hurry up and make a video because before long I'm gonna have too much to put in one video. I might already have to make two videos out of it. It's crazy what I'm finding, guys. Crazy. I wanted to do a quick update on the Kim Clement prophecy. I spoke to a buddy of mine who studies Kim a lot. And he said something to me, and I have to agree with him on this one. So on this prophecy that Kim made on February 22nd, 2014, that is linked below, he makes a prophecy, and then they do some music where a girl sings, and it's actually really nice, by the way. She sings for a while, and then he does some more prophecy afterwards. The prophecy that he does before the singing, I now believe he's talking about Trump. The prophecy that he makes after the singing, I think he's talking about somebody else, very possibly Russell J. Gould. A quick update on that. Russell has agreed to an interview. I'm waiting on him to get back to me as far as the date and time, but it looks like that's going to happen next week. So y'all make sure you look out for that. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. But let's get back to Kim here for a second. So before the singing, he made a prophecy. I think he's talking about Trump. And he says, "My people have cried out for an answer." And you see I wrote down, "Coof!" Ooh, guys, wait till you see this Q video. I cannot get into that right now. I cannot. It'll take too long. But it's going to be in the next video. It's going to blow your mind. Then he said that he had caused this darkness. For in darkness faith grows. And that made me think darkness to light. How many times have we heard Q say that? God said, "I have found a man after my own heart who has been singled out for presidency of the United States of America." God said, "My fury is over. I have kindled a fire in Zion. And out of the rebellion of," oh, I spelled that wrong. Ignore it. "Out of the rebellion of Ukraine will come beauty and blessings," and stuff like this. He said he's found a man and a woman that will be praying in the White House and calling and praying for the restoration of the fortunes of Zion. Now, I believe all of this is Trump. Go back and listen to the prophecy. I think he's talking about Trump. Has to be. Then there's some singing that happens in this little area right here. And after the singing, he makes another prophecy, which I went into detail in the last video. If you haven't seen it, check out episode 2. And if you haven't seen episode 1, you probably want to see that one too. So I think he's very, very possibly talking about Russell J. Gould here. Remember, he said he saw a vision of hundreds of thousands of people coming together. They were one party. So I have a feeling we're going to see the end of the Democrat Party at the very least. I think they're done anyway. But we'll see the end of that party, and there will be one party. I don't know if everyone becomes Republicans or if there's a new party that comes out. We're going to have to see. But it looks like there's one party. And you can already see that happening, guys, with the walk away movement and Brexit and all that good stuff. And Q said that they were one, and that makes me think of where we go one, we go all. Can I put some exclamation marks there? Yeah, I think I will. And he said, "Amongst them stood one that God has set aside to be the leader of this nation." Right here, Kim's talking about a new nation. He clearly says a new nation. United States is not a new nation. I guess you could make that case. It's not that old. It's not that new either. But it seems that he's talking about a new nation will arise out of these hundreds of thousands of people that were won in this new party. So this man has a humble stature, but he is a genius. Then I heard gold, and Kim said, I'm not sure if it was attached to his name, but later on in the prophecy he says the name and the word gold. And then he said he will restore the fortunes of this nation because of his brilliance. Remember, before the singing, he said, God said, I have found a man out of my own heart who is calling and praying for the restorations of the fortune of Zion, right? And this guy down here, he will restore the fortunes of this nation because of his brilliance. So the first guy, Trump, calls for it, prays for it. The second guy, possibly Gould, actually makes it happen. And if you check out War Castles, linked below, check out their YouTube page. This guy claims that he has the plan to make this happen. Check it out. We're going to do an interview on him really soon. Hopefully the first of many. We're going to get some answers. So the first man called for it and prayed for it. And I want you to remember this calling out, okay? This is going to come to play in my Q video. The calling for it and the crying out. Koof. Koof. It's a weird word, right? What does that mean? I guess you're going to have to wait till the next video. So he restores it. He said this man does not come in the time of President Obama. Trump came in the time of President Obama, at least politically anyway, right? A new nation will arise at the time when this David arises, this new David, and he will kill the giant of debt and socialism. Guys, how did David kill Goliath? With a stone and with a sword, right? We're going to have to wait and see who this stone is. And then he talks about the name and the word gold, and then he talks about there's a drought in California, which ended. There was a drought in California for over 7 years. And this article was written in March 19th, 2019. It says the drought is over. That's, I believe, prophetic. The ancient Hebrew culture saw rain as a blessing. Well, I don't know why in this country we see rain as a bad thing. Oh, it's nasty outside. No, that's so dumb. Rain is a blessing because out of rain comes fruit, abundance, blessing. You can't have that without rain. The drought is over, guys. It's about to turn around. Oh man, I can't wait. So that is the update on this Kim prophecy. Check it out. I'm in the middle of doing this Q video, what I think Q means. And I thought that it was unrelated. But now that I'm getting into this Q study of what Q means, like the letter, where it come from, why is it significant? Why did Q choose the letter Q? I thought that this Q video was completely unrelated, and now I'm finding that it's completely connected to this. This prophecy's talking about the Q movement. And I think that the Q movement might just open the door to Mr. Russell J. Gould coming in, founding a new nation with a new constitution, with a new system, a new banking system, new tax system, and restoring the fortunes that have been stolen from us. Wouldn't that be awesome? Again, I encourage you to do your own research. Don't just listen to me. I'm just a man. I'm just a person like you guys. Don't just listen to me and believe me, because you're responsible for your own mind. You're responsible for your own heart. And you need to walk your own walk with God. Pray that He shows you the truth. And if you don't mind, send me up a couple. Ask God to help Him show me the truth too. I don't want to be deceived when I make these videos. I do this because I love you guys. I do this because I'm searching for answers just like you. And I could use some prayers. The devil's He's a crafty one, and he can get us off a track sometimes. So pray for me that that doesn't happen. Almost forgot to tell you guys. So, you know, God is so awesome. He will give you like confirmation that you're onto something, right? We're talking about Trump. We're talking about gold, right? And look what I got in the mail today. Look at this. Look at this. My Trump gold card. Guys, am I onto something? Are we onto something? Oh, it couldn't get any awesomer than that, could it? And I want to show you something else. Check this out. I got to do it like this so you don't see my address. Okay. That is like my number, my member number or something. And look at the last number, 17. Not only that, I got a check in the mail today. The check number was 1700. Is that related? I don't know. But this is, what kind of coincidence? I ordered this thing like 2 months ago. I just got it in the mail today. Right before I made this video, I checked my mail and I got this. Trump Gold. 2020 vision. I think that means this is the year we're going to wake up and see things. This is when people start waking up, guys. Buckle your seatbelts. God's about to show off. It's going to be awesome. I love you guys. Q video coming soon. It's going to be a doozy. I almost can't research it anymore. I don't know how many more times my mind can be blown. I don't know if I can handle it anymore. So, look out for that. Love you guys. See y'all next time.